Hi, everybody. Good evening. Welcome to this 30-minute sort of experimental energetic yoga / low impact cardio and strength class. I'm trying something new. Full disclosure, I have never taught a class like this before. I take a lot of classes like this and I admire many teachers who do this, but I'm going to do my best and we're going to see how it goes. And this is part of an exploration I wanted to do this month about different ways that we process stress in our bodies. So last week's class was also just 30 minutes long, and it was very focused on calming and grounding. It was like a very slow, sort of easeful energy, which is great. Sometimes when you're frazzled, that's what you need. But other times when you're feeling overwhelmed or anxious and stressed, you need to like release energy, sweat a little bit, get your heart rate up, like kind of move and shake your body. So today's practice is going to be more focused on cultivating that kind of fiery, energetic presence. So with that said, I'm going to offer lots of options. So if something doesn't feel right in your body, or it's just taking things a level beyond where you're trying to be today, there are going to be like bus stops along the way. So I'll say, stay here and hold this high plank, or do mountain climbers or something instead. So I just wanted to make that proclamation at the beginning. If you are following along with the playlist, I'm about to press play. And we are going to meet laying down in child's pose. So starting the playlist now. It's okay if we're not perfectly synced up. Start to make your way down to child's pose right now. So toes touch, knees are open as wide as feels good, crawling the fingertips long. Let the forehead rest on the earth. And I invite you to take 5 of the biggest and slowest rounds of breaths that you can here. So a big breath in through the nose, filling up the low belly, the rib cage, and the chest. And then letting a big, slow breath out, maybe even an audible sigh. And then 4 more just like that on your own. Just giving yourself a little bit of space here to disconnect mentally, energetically from whatever you were doing before. And helping to solidify your presence here in this moment, in your body, with your breath. And there's a reminder here that you can always come right back to this shape or another restful posture if you need to collect yourself at all throughout our practice. Let's take a big breath in together. Big breath out, releasing. Press yourself up into a tabletop position on all 4s. Start to find a little bit of cat and cow here. As you breathe in, you're dropping the belly, dragging the heart forward. As you exhale, rounding and curling through the spine, tucking the chin into the chest, sending the heart up. And start to explore a link between these 2 shapes, matching with your breath, adding on anything else that feels right, maybe some movement with the hips, with the neck. We have about 45 more seconds here just to explore the way your body's feeling today. Notice any spaces that are feeling tense or tight, in need of a little attention. And if you've never tried face stretching, I would like to encourage you to just do a silent scream with your face. And notice how good it feels to release that tension from the jaw, from along the cheekbones. Got about 2 more rounds of breath here, just feeling into the body this afternoon. Good, we'll meet in stillness. Plant your left hand right underneath your nose. As you breathe in, reach the right arm up high to the sky. Take a full round of breath here, rotating through the wrist, waking up the hand. Breathe in again. Exhale, thread the needle. Tuck the right arm under the bridge of your left arm. Let your body relax here. You might crawl the left fingertips forward in front of you or wrap them around your waist any amount to open up through the left pec, left chest. Take a big breath in, expand. And exhale, release. Bring the left hand back to earth. As you inhale, send the right arm high again. And as you exhale, come back to all fours. Let's do that on the other side. Right hand plants down. Inhale, left arm up high. Stay for your exhale. Find some movement through the wrist, the hand, the arm. Breathe in again. Exhale, tuck the left arm under the bridge of the right. Thread the needle on the other side. Settle into your version of this shape. Take another big breath into your upper back here. And let it go. Right hand comes back to the earth. Inhale, left arm up high. And exhale, tabletop. Good. Meet me in a downward facing dog. Hands spread wide, about shoulder width apart. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up. Start to pedal out through the legs here, checking in with the hamstrings, glutes, calves, ankles. We're about to move on to, it'll probably seem familiar if you've practiced with me before, if you've taken some yoga classes, a traditional sun salutation A, but we're going to add on a little bit as an option. So I'll let you know when the options start. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, walk your hands back towards your feet, forward fold. Take another minute here. I jumped the gun. We're going to stretch for like 10 more seconds here. Separate your feet a little wider. Enjoy a big forward fold here, noticing how this feels through the low back. Relax your neck and shoulders down. Let's take a big breath in together. And a big breath out. Bring your feet a little closer together, comfortable distance apart. Inhale, lift halfway, find a long, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Good. Inhale, mountain pose. Push your feet down. Lift the arms up high. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Exhale, draw your hands to heart center. Good. Strengthen your legs here. Inhale, mountain. Reach the arms up high. Exhale, bend to the right. I like to bring one hand to my hip for a little support, finding a big stretch along the left side. Good. Inhale, mountain, both arms to center. Exhale, bend to the left, relaxing the right shoulder, stretching the right side. Good. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold forward, bend at the knees. Inhale, lift halfway, long spine. Exhale, walk it out to a high plank, walking the hands forward. Good. Now we got options here. You might just hold this high plank. You're welcome to lower to your knees anytime you need a little break. You can still really be working stability through the front and the back of the core. If you're gonna stay here, you wanna add on a little bit. Let's find some chest tap, taking the right arm to the left shoulder and down, left arm to the right shoulder and down. Good, twice more, right and down. Good, left and down. Try to keep your body as still as you can. Last set. Good, take a breath in here. Exhale, lower down to your belly. Press your toenails into the earth. Inhale, cobra pose. Peel your chest up. Keep breathing as you drag your heart forward. Gaze straight down at your mat so the back of your neck is long. Can you pinch your shoulder blades together behind you, drawing your chest up 1 more inch? Breathe in. Exhale, lower down. Nice job. Inhale, press up to a high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. That's once through. We've got a couple more. Take a big breath in. Exhale, walk the hands back to your feet. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, mountain pose, reach up high. Exhale, hands to heart, draw the crown of the head high. Different this time, inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist to the right. Keep the hips as they are. Reach the right arm back, left fingertips forward. Good. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, twist to the left. Reach the right arm forward. Good. Inhale, mountain, back to center. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, walk it out to a high plank. Same options here. You might hold it. You might find chest taps again for something different. Let's try leg lifts. Strengthening the right leg to lift the left. Any amount is good. Strengthening the left to lift the right. Good. Let's do 2 more sets. Lift left and lower. Good. Lift right and lower. Last one. You got it. Keep breathing. Good. Lift and lower. Lower to your belly. Inhale, cobra, peel the chest up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high plank or tabletop press up. Exhale, downward facing dog. We've got 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, walk your hands back to your feet. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain, stretch up tall. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, mountain. It's different this time. Exhale, back bend, squeeze your glutes. Cactus your arms. Think about lifting your heart up to the sky. Good. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, high plank, walk it out. Good. Same options here. Hold. Find chest taps or leg lifts for a little more. We have mountain climbers, bringing the left knee to the right elbow and back, then right knee, right elbow and back. 2 more sets. Left. Good. And back. You got it. Right and back. Last one. Keep breathing. You got it. Then with control, lower to your belly. Inhale, cobra, strong back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. Exhale, down dog. Good. This last one is your choice. You can choose between any of the variations we've tried, both from when we're standing and when we're in high plank. Inhale. Exhale, walk your hands back to your feet. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain. Make your choice about what's next. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, whatever's next for you. Might be a side bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, something else. Good. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, walk it out to high plank. Find your variation here. It's 3 sets of something. Maybe you're mixing it up, doing a little bit of everything, prioritizing breath and stability. When you're ready, we lower down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Good. Inhale, high plank, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, walk your hands back. We're just coming to standing here. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. Go ahead and grab a little sip of water if you want one. What's coming next is going to be a little bit weird. And I just want you to roll with it. No one can see you. You can only see me. I'm the only one who should be embarrassed by what's about to happen. This is, I mean, it's not that weird if you've ever taken like a yoga cardio class. We're going to do jumping jacks and like flail around. So if you're listening to music, there's sort of like kind of a fun beat happening. If you're Carl on the other side of this computer, you can't see anything. So we've got jumping jacks. We're just trying to get our heart rate up here, trying to warm up the body before we do some more stuff with the hips. If you have downstairs neighbors, every time you land, you can just whisper, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry." auxiliary. Good, we're doing jumping jacks. If this is too much on the knees, we got this option. We're like flopping around in place. Can also do step jacks. Still lots here. We're still getting the heart rate up. I wish you could all just see Carl over here. Good, we're still going for 4, for 3. Squats are next, just 2 and 1. Good, feet are parallel to each other. We're gonna do some squats here. Be careful if you have bad knees. I want you to inhale, sink your butt back as far as you can. As you exhale, push up, squeeze your butt. Good, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Nice. Inhale, lower, butt goes back, exhale, lift. Keep going at your own pace. We're using the breath. Don't stop. Think about shifting weight towards your heels, letting your glutes do the work, letting your hamstrings, the back of your legs do the work. Good. For 4, just 3, just 2. Back to jumping jacks. Woo! Good, we've got one more set of each of these. So again, we still got the options here. You can do jumping jacks, piss off your downstairs neighbors. You can do the steps. Maybe you have like discovered the art of flailing. This is something I truly like to do when I'm frazzled at work, working from home, of course. I like make sure my camera's not on and you just kind of like shake out around the room. I know, cardio, it's happening. You're doing amazing. You're here for 4, for 3, for 2. Everybody's dancing for 1. We're going back to squats. Go ahead and give it a start. Inhaling to sit back, exhaling to come up with control. Don't go so fast that you're losing control of the movement. If you want a little more, there's the option to add a leg lift and a twist here. So inhale, exhale, lift the right leg and twist to the right. And then you land and land and twist. Good. Maybe you're just like, I'm doing regular squats. This is insane. That's great. Whatever you're working on, can you focus on finding your center, your physical actual center, where you feel stable, where you can draw more power, more control from. And if you're out of breath, be grateful for that breath, for the ability to move your body, creating a change in your body. You're here wherever you are for 4. You're doing amazing for 3. You're almost done, just 2. Even out your sides, last 1. Inhale, reach up high, big stretch, mountain pose. Exhale, fold forward. Awesome job. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, walk it out to high plank. Take a big breath in. Exhale, lower down to your belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, look forward this time. Exhale, walk your hands up to meet, walk your feet up to meet your hands. Good. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, chair pose, sink your butt back and down, arms up high. Now, keep breathing, keep holding. I like to move my legs a little wider apart so it looks more like a squat. Just feels better on my knees. Wherever you are, I want you to think about drawing strength from your hips, from your glutes. Knees are not doing all the work. Tops of the legs are not doing all the work. You can stay just like this and hold. There's the option to add on. If you're feeling this in your low back, think about tucking your pelvis under you just slightly. Good. Option to stay like this, holding. If you need a break, stand up, fold down. If you want a little more, we're gonna just step the left foot out and back. Good, step out and in. So the right leg is doing a lot of work here to stabilize you. And you'll be able to tell pretty quickly if you're using your knee. And if you notice that, shift weight back to your heels. Think about using your strong glutes for support. Can you use more core to keep your chest lifted? You're doing amazing. You're here for 4. I'm with you for 3. Just for 2. Good. And 1, finish strong, chair pose. And as you exhale, fold forward. Nice job. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step the left foot back, low lunge. Left foot steps back. Good. Take a minute here. Hands are on the earth. Right knee is bent. Just kind of like shifting into this leg. This is our first lunge of class. We're just like going to give ourselves a minute before we keep working. Whew. I was not kidding when I said cardio. She's sweaty. She's out of breath. All right. We're in a low lunge. As you take a breath in, rise up strong to high crescent lunge. Right leg is screaming at us. That is by design. Your feet are on parallel tracks. Both hip points are pointing straight forward. Before we get rolling here, bring your hands to your hips. Move the left hip more forward, right hip more back. Now decide how much do you want to lunge into the front knee. Maybe it feels better to add a little bend to the back knee. Ignite your back glute for more support here. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, eagle arms, wrapping the left arm under the right. Palms might weave to touch. Maybe you're crossing your elbows and then reaching for your shoulders. Wherever you are here, this is a great shoulder stretch. Think about lifting your elbows up in line with your face. And if your hands are touching, send your hands away from your face. Good, we're still holding this darn lunge, aren't we? We are. You can stay like this, just holding the static shoulder stretch, building the stability through your legs for a little balance challenge. As you inhale, elevate your elbows up, finding a tiny back bend. And as you exhale, draw your elbows to your belly button, finding cat pose in your back. Twice more. Inhale, elevator up. Exhale, elbows to belly button. We got 1 more. You can do it. Inhale. And exhale, finish strong. You got it. Inhale, warrior 2, open up. Let's bend and straighten the right leg. This is a class about working hard, but we can always just give the muscles a break, you know? All right. Settle into your warrior 2. Heels are in alignment, maybe heel to back arch. Fingertips are going long at your side. Arms are strong here. Imagine I'm trying to come through your computer and knock your arms down. They're strong, they're not going anywhere. Inhale again. Exhale, extended side angle. Right arm comes down, left arm is up. Hold and breathe here. Find what feels like a side bend to you. Left side body stretching long. Ooh. Keep the leg bent. Inhale, reverse warrior. Painting the fingertips, feeling with your fingertips. Stay here for a moment. Can you recommit to this lunge? Just 1% more. You got it. Yes. Inhale here. Exhale, low lunge. Cartwheel the arms down. Step back to high plank. 8 mountain climbers here, or hold the plank. We go knee to elbow, back. Knee to elbow, and back. That's 2, 3, and 4. Good. Keep breathing. 5. Good. That's 6. 2 more. Just 7. Even out your sides. That's 8. And then lower to your belly. You're doing amazing. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. We're going to do this on the other side. And then we might have time for core, or we'll just stretch. So we're almost done. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Walk to meet your hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Here we go. You got it. Inhale, chair pose. Sink your butt back. Reach your fingertips up. Adjust your stance so that you're going to be as stable as you can be here. We're going to go with those same side taps, but we solidify this posture first so that we don't, fall over is really what might happen. That's what happened to me earlier. So there's always the option to stay here and hold. If you want to move on, bring your hands to your heart. We start to step the right foot out and back. Good. Right and back. You're doing so great. we're here for an amount of time that you don't need to worry about. You can just continue to breathe. And while you're here, you're focusing on igniting your left glute to support you, igniting the left hip. But can you engage the core here to keep your spine as long as you can? Your shoulders are still drawing down your back. Woo! I'm here right with you. Just for 4, just for 3. Finish strong, just 2. Do your best, last 1. Chair pose, inhale, sink to your depth. You can do it. Exhale, fold forward, release, nice. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, low lunge, step the right foot back this time. Right foot steps back. Give yourself a moment here, catch your breath. Bending and straightening into both legs. Just checking in with the hips. Whew. Whew. All right. Legs are on parallel tracks. As you breathe in, rise up strong, high crescent lunge. Left leg is tired. It was just working so much. Only a little more. You can do it. Dig deep. Good. Work on your alignment first. Right hip forward, left hip back. Strong lunge into the front knee. Lunging into the back knee as it feels right through your pelvis. When you feel stable, when you feel both feet rooting down to the ground and you can draw energy up, reach your fingertips to the sky. As you exhale, eagle arms, right arm goes under the left this time. Grab your bear hug or weave your palms together. Before we start to move, find the shoulder stretch. Lift your elbows up in line with your face. Send your fingertips away from your face. You could say just like this is tough. If you want a little more, inhale, elevator your elbows to the sky. Exhale, elbows to belly button, slow as you can. Inhale, finding that little back bend, keeping control through the rest of the body. And exhale, crunching, so good. We got one more, make it your best. Inhale. And exhale, finish strong all the way to the belly button. Inhale, warrior 2. Bend and straighten into that strong left leg. Whew. Good. I feel like moments like this in a class, they just like give us a chance to notice what it is that we do when something challenging is starting to happen. Do we freak out, lose our breath, forget where we are, or do we dig deep to something within ourselves that gives us a little more stability and a little more control over what happens next? Breathe in. Exhale, extended side angle, stretching that right side of the body. Keep breathing. Use your right leg here too, not just the front leg doing all the work. Squeezing the right glute. Keep the lunge. Inhale, reverse warrior. You got it. Square both shoulders towards the long edge of your mat. Make this a side bend, not a back bend. Breathe in. Exhale, low lunge to high plank. We've got 8 mountain climbers just to finish it out. There is not even a core set because we ran out of time. So this is 8 total, which is 4 sets. You're doing your best. Maybe you're finding a different variation that's going to work better for you. Together, we meet in high plank, lower down to our bellies. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, lower. Inhale, tabletop or high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. This is your last down dog of practice. Take a moment to stretch out through the backs of the legs. Noticing any shifts you might notice since when we were in our very first down dog just like 24 minutes ago. Crazy. And when you're ready, lower down to your knees, find child's pose. Just like where we started. Fingertips crawl forward. Take a moment here to catch your breath. Focus on making your exhales longer than your inhales. See if you can fill up your rib cage 360 degrees with air, creating space, releasing tension, allowing the body to melt as you exhale. Good. Come up onto all fours. We're going to make our way down onto our backs here just for a little bit of hip stretching. So we'll start with figure 4. Left foot is on the earth, knee up towards the sky. Take the right ankle, cross it over the left knee. Flex the right toes back towards your shin so your foot is active. If you want to feel more of a stretch in this right hip, you might bring your legs closer to you. You might even give yourself a little self-assist using your right elbow to push your right knee further away. Let yourself soften into this stretch. Still breathing just as deeply and intentionally as you were at the very start of our practice. Go ahead and switch out your legs. The left hip is getting the stretch this time. And see what you notice about the way your sides feel different. One of your hips is probably much tighter than the other hip. There's nothing wrong with you. Just information to be able to notice, to tune in enough to realize. Relax your shoulders. Relax the back of your heart space. Relax your face. Good. Release the left side. Find happy baby pose. Send your feet towards the sky. Grab for the backs of your knees, maybe your shins or ankles. This is our last stretch together before we end in a seated position with some breath together. So if there's anything your body feels like it's asking for, go ahead and give that to yourself now. Good. And when you're ready, bring your knees into your chest, compressing your whole spine long against the earth. Roll onto one side, press yourself up into a tall, proud seat. We'll end with 3 breaths together. So sitting so the spine is nice and long. Hands can rest wherever feels good to you. If it feels all right, close your eyes or gaze softly downward. Just take a moment here to notice how you feel. Notice your breath. Notice the feeling of air against your skin. And take a minute to acknowledge your effort, to give yourself a little bit of credit for showing up, for creating this space just for yourself. And we'll end with 3 big cleansing breaths together. As you inhale, reach your fingertips up high, stretching, reaching. As you exhale, draw your palms to heart center, lengthening through the top of your head. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale, release. Last breath together. Inhale, reach up high. Exhale, let something go. Lift your thumbs up to third eye center. Thank you so much for showing up, for sharing this movement and breath practice together with me and with everyone else who's here. Thank you so much. All right, thanks for tuning in. I hope that this experiment was fun for you. I had a great time. Lots to learn about teaching movement synced up to music that other people can't hear. But, you know, I think we did our best. I had a great time. If you have questions or feedback, or you want to try something new, I'm having a lot of fun taking requests and like seeing how that changes what happens in this space. So that's partly how these 30-minute stress classes came to be. So thanks again for tuning in. I will see you next time.